Hi again, it's me world. I know the last video was kind of long, but this one's gonna be a little bit shorter. The last video also kind of got interrupted. It's still kind of weird for me to do the whole, I'm recording my detox from cigarettes and allowing the whole entire world to see it. Like, that's still kind of awkward for me. But my boyfriend came home a little bit earlier for lunch than I expected. But anyway. So what we were discussing before I stopped recording last time was the benefits and of quitting smoking, obviously, but we were talking about the pros and cons of day one. So day one, the cons, we're going to start with the negative first. Day one cons, you still crave a cigarette. You want a cigarette so bad. You are moody, cranky. You know that just getting that cigarette will immediately make it better. But you can't do it because you're trying to have a healthier life. So, I mean, that's definitely the cons. You want a cigarette, you're cranky, I threw tantrums. So you may be, witnessing that as well. You do go through detox. Obviously, it's not like as hardcore as like heroin or something. I don't personally know. Shout out to the heroin addicts. If you've detoxed off heroin, leave a comment below. Let us know your experience. I think it may help someone out there. If it's going to help someone, why not share? That's what I'm doing. Don't get me wrong, it may be a little weird, a little awkward, but, if I can help someone in the process, then, that's awesome. But, so, those are the cons. The pros for quitting smoking on day one, 20 minutes after you quit smoking, your heart rate actually begins to, slow down. Me personally, I do have a high heart rate. It is, genetics for me. Pretty much everyone in my family does have a higher heart rate. So whenever you smoke cigarettes, it increases your heart rate because whenever you smoke a cigarette, it actually goes into your veins and sucks them dry. And your veins are like, help me! And you're dehydrating your body. So your veins and arteries start to open up. You breathe better. I think I started breathing better maybe 4 hours of, not 4 hours, maybe the next day, maybe after 24 hours of not smoking was whenever I officially finally felt to be able to breathe. I can't hear it now, my fan's on, but I still have the slight wheeze here. But my coughs are productive. I have bad sinuses, like we discussed in the last video. I inherited horrible sinuses. I do live on the East Coast in good old Virginia, but so obviously, there's already sinuses in the air that are going to affect me. But in the mornings, I wake up coughing, and you smokers are probably laughing. Yeah, I do the exact same thing. Normally, I would cough and cough and cough, and nothing would come up. It was a dry cough, like a hack. And now, after the 24 hours of officially not smoking, I was actually able to start producing. My cough was productive. Kind of gross, I know, but whatever. The good, icky, black, brown shit hasn't really started coming up yet. Just kind of I caught my little speckles. But I can breathe. I do feel better. Let's see, last night, it was kind of funny because after you've been smoking for as long as, I've been smoking, or however long you've been smoking, excuse me, your smoking affects your taste buds, your smell, it affects everything. And last night, I'm smelling new smells, I made sauerkraut and weenies. Yeah, I know, great Southern meal, huh? But I made sauerkraut and weenies, and I'm like, what the hell is that smell? My boyfriend's like, that's the sauerkraut. Really? It just smells so different. And it even tasted different, too. I'm from the South. If you guys watched the previous video, I am from the South. Born and raised in the good old hills of Tennessee. I love Tennessee. Shout out Nashville, Tennessee. But I'm from the South. We love to eat. Eating is breathing to us. Eating is a reason for everyone to get together. I love to eat. I love to eat, so obviously I want my food to taste good. So, it's cool now that I'm kind of relearning how to smell, relearning what things taste like. It's awesome. But I mean, definitely the pros outweigh the cons. They do of quitting smoking. It's hard. I would love a cigarette right now, hence why I'm doing this video. But we're gonna vape instead. Vape on. I apologize. Okay? Yeah. Anyway, oh this is Daddy. Isn't she precious? This is my baby. You my baby, Kansas. You my baby. That's my baby. That's Mama's baby. She's like, what the hell is this place? But anyway, that's my dog Daddy. She's a great support system. She's like, I want to be on YouTube. But anyway, quitting smoking is definitely worth it if you're watching these videos, to see if it is worth it, or to see how hard it is. It's hard. Like, I think previously, in the previous video, I was going to tell you guys, I am clinically diagnosed crazy. Just kidding, not really, but, been clinically diagnosed with general anxiety disorder, bipolar disorder, depression, ADHD. The list goes on and on and on. But the reason why I'm telling you this is because, quitting smoking for the normal person that doesn't already have, brain issues, it's going to be hard. But, someone that already has anxiety and someone that already has depression, it's much harder. I'm not trying to say that, oh, poor pitiful me. I'm not trying to say that at all. I'm just trying to say that my anxiety, the knot in my chest that I feel by not having a cigarette to smoke is 10 times worse. And it affects me, it affects me bad. I also have a social anxiety, so large crowds of people, I'm just not down for it. Unless I'm on medication, but I don't take medication for any of that. I just try and deal with it and do the homeopathic ways. And I'm trying to do the natural way of cleansing my mind, body, and soul. We just really don't know what these manufacturers put into stuff. And that thought process of my medications that I was taking is actually what got me onto the thought process of, well, do I really know what's in cigarettes? Do I really want to be smoking something that I don't even really understand? Why do I want to smoke rat poison? Why do I want to smoke, well sperm? Yes, welcome is in cigarettes. Why do I want to smoke arsenic, rat poison? Why do I want to smoke? It doesn't make sense to me. And whenever I was younger, I would have the argument of, well, you breathe the air, the air is shitty, so carbon dioxide's in the air. Carbon dioxide, monoxide, what the hell ever. There's all kinds of shitty shit in the air, but you breathe it, so I'm going to smoke my cigarettes. And that's the way I looked at it. And that may be an immature, punk-ass little way to look at it. I get it, but that's the way that I looked at it. So if anyone out there is looking at it that way, I completely agree. However, we have to breathe air. We have to. So if there's shitty shit in it, we can hold our breath and hope we don't get affected, but we're going to die from holding our breath. But we have a choice to smoke cigarettes. We have a choice to, take medications that these manufacturers are prescribing us. Do the medications work? Do they help? Yes, they help. If I'm on medication, I can go out in society and be in a large crowd and not trip out. I can, not have anxiety in general. I can not have my depressed days, my depressed moods, and I can function, I guess. But I function now quite fine. But that's because I've been practicing homeopathic ways of releasing stress and try to be more natural, trying to be whomever you believe in, I guess, intended for us to be. But it is officially, let's see how many hours. Come on. Thing doesn't like to combobulate with me. Give me a second. I have been officially smoke-free for 49.9 hours. And I've gained 12 hours now on my life. If you're trying to quit smoking, please get an app to help you. I really do think that it encourages you. If you're trying to quit smoking, here's some tips that I highly suggest. I highly suggest finding an alternate hobby that you like doing. I tried to learn how to crochet because the hand thing, but I need some more practice. But what I've done to replace cigarettes is I've actually getting started on some of my do-it-yourself projects. I love to do do-it-yourself projects. We've been taking little Miss Dottie to the park. We took her to the park yesterday and played some DALL with her. Yeah, she knows how to speak and talk. She's a canine person. My boyfriend's mom got me new pots and pans for Christmas, so I've been cooking a lot, which is fun. I may actually put up some videos of that for you guys. I've been reorganizing, I've been re-cleaning, I've been, I have substituted cigarettes with a lot of things. Not to say that I don't still want a cigarette. Cigarette's kind of like the reward. Oh, I'm done with my do-it-yourself project. Let me go smoke a cigarette. Or, oh, I'm done washing dishes. Let me go smoke a cigarette. I hate washing dishes. But during those times, I come find my handy-dandy vape and vape on. It helps. I don't include the, hey, try and quit smoking via using a vape because there's, artificial additives in these. I'm in the process of trying to actually make my own juices so it'll be natural, but that's for another time. But nonetheless, another thing that I did, and the gentleman that actually sent me a message actually suggested that I do this, and it was really kind of funny because I started this list whenever I decided I wanted to quit smoking. I decided I wanted to quit smoking in December. In December is when I decided I wanted to quit smoking. And so what I did was I gave myself a timeline. I was like, all right, Kimberly, it's time for you to quit smoking. You quit smoking. You can't breathe. Your nanny, whom I love dearly, my nanny is my heart and soul. We've been through a lot, but she's my heart and soul. And she's older. But she's not super old. She's only 60 something, and the doctor pretty much told her if you don't quit smoking, you're going to die. Within a year, you're going to die. And pretty much fuck you, doc. I'm going to smoke anyway. And that's how the women of my family are. I'm not even going to try and pretend like we're not, because that's how we are. We're stubborn. If we want to do something, we're going to do it, damn it. We're Southern women, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's a family thing. But nonetheless, I don't want to be in that spot where I've been smoking for 60-something years and, my doctor's like, hey, dumbass, you're going to die in a year if you don't stop smoking. Because I know if I was her, I'd probably be like, meh, I've been smoking this long, so that's why I decided to quit. But, so I set myself a timeline. I'm like, all right, you're going to quit smoking by the end of the year. I made this decision in December, the beginning of December. And what I did was I smoked myself to death. I was probably smoking a carton in 3 days. No bullshit. I was smoking so much that I literally began to hate smoking. So that's what I did, and it worked. So then a week before Christmas, I was like, all right, I think I'm gonna buy my last pack of cigarettes on Christmas, and because we were traveling and blah blah. So yeah, I'm not trying to be stuck in a car. I'm not trying to put my boyfriend through that torture, having me stuck in a car for 16 hours with no cigarettes. But anyway, so I bought my last pack of cigarettes on Christmas, and I was just mentally preparing myself for then. So the gentleman that sent me a message suggested that I actually write. I gotta find it, but that I actually write reasons and little reminders on why I want to quit smoking. So I'm actually gonna share that with you guys. I started this list whenever I first decided to quit smoking because I knew that I was going to need reminders, constant reminders. Alright, so this is my list. You guys can not good with camera. Okay, there we go. My list is a little blurry, but I'm gonna read it to you. It says, "Hey dumbass, remember this," as in don't fucking forget. This is why you want to quit smoking. Number one, you can't fucking breathe. I can't breathe at all. Like I already said, I have horrible sinuses, and I smoke a lot of cigarettes. I've been smoking for quite some time, and I can't breathe. I mean, it's been 49 hours now, and I still have the wheeze. Number two is you inherited severe sinus issues, yet you contribute to your own misery with sinuses by smoking, which is an allergen. Way to fucking go, superstar. This is just how I do my hey dumbass list, but it works for me. Number three was the shit fucking stinks. So, you know, the stinky breath and stuff like that. It does. It stinks. Cigarette smoke stink. And vape, it doesn't stink. Like, our room doesn't smell horrible. And the dog doesn't smell horrible. Well, we smoke outside a lot, but I'm not a morning person, so sometimes I smoke in the morning. But anyway. Number four is that money, though. Like, cigarettes are expensive. You're especially in New York, like $10 a pack. Like, I'm not trying to pay that. Number five is obviously it's bad for your beautiful angel puppy's health, which is my beautiful angel body, because she likes to be with me everywhere I go. And smoking in the car with her, smoking in here, even smoking outside. I mean, it's not good for her. Obviously, it's not good for me. So the handy dandy list of hey, remember this, dumbass. It has helped. It's helped a lot. I think that if you decide that you want to quit smoking, that you need to give yourself a date on when you want to be done smoking and set yourself up goals. You have to mentally prepare yourself, especially if you're a stubborn pain in the butt like I am. I mean, you have to prepare yourself mentally. So, that's what I did. I will keep you guys posted. I'm sure I'll be throwing up some more videos. But I did want to finish the previous video. I know it's kind of long, I'm kind of long-winded, but I really want to help someone out there who's trying to quit smoking. I want you to see that it's only natural and it's only human for you to be wigging the fuck out. It is. But it's worth it. It'll be worth it for you, your family, your fucking wallet. It'll be beneficial in so many ways. So, yeah. So far, so good. Still cranky today. But, it can only get better. I've survived 49 hours now without a cigarette. So I think I'm going to live. So, I would live to see evidently 12 more hours. It's awesome. But, leave me comments, subscribe to continue to follow. I will be doing at least daily updates on, on my quit and smoking journey. And find me on Facebook. I don't really tweet that much, but I do have Twitter. You can find me on Twitter. I'm trying to get back into that. And Instagram, all this stuff. Find me, leave me comments, leave me good, positive energy, good vibes. Any tips, tricks, anything are greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you so much to the gentleman that sent me the message. Like it really means a lot. Like I don't know any of you guys, but it's cool that I can share my story and get the positive encouragement and feedback and good vibes. Like that's encouraging. It's awesome. So thank you so much for watching, and please, like I said, make sure to subscribe and make sure to like, comment, tips, tricks, hacks. I take all suggestions. Okay? See you next time. Bye. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it. Sorry.